footage of hers, it looks like. Jasmine Brand says, Taraji hasn't seen a raise in her income since starring in the 2018 film Proud Mary. Let's go ahead and hear what she got to say here, child.
I'm really getting tired of Black women having the same story. It's breaking my heart. Like 20 plus in the game, it breaks my heart. It's like every time you achieve something really incredible, it's almost like the industry looks at it as a fluke. Like, oh, that was like some one-time thing. So you fall back to the bottom and you gotta negotiate and fight tooth and nail to get what you made the last time. Where's my raise? I haven't seen a raise in my income since Proud Mary. And almost had to walk away from Color Purple. Yes, ma'am. Who said what? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because you know what? If I don't take a stand, how am I making it easy for Fantasia and Danielle and Hallie and Felicia? Then why am I doing this? If it's all, and I'm really getting tired of Black women having the same.
I'm really getting tired of it being all Black women's problem, because you don't know how to do what needs to be done in order for you to excel at what it is that you do. Okay. I'm not an actress. I'm not a singer, regardless of how much I sing up in here. Okay. I know where my strengths lie. That's why I do what I do. And I've talked here before about the fact that Black people don't be negotiating. And I'm not saying that Taraji didn't, but let me tell you something. There's been plenty of job offers that have been offered that I have said, no, ma'am, no, sir, because it ain't enough and your benefits don't make no daggone difference. I'm just saying. So she's saying she hasn't gotten a raise since Proud Mary. For those of us that work in corporate America, there are some times that you really don't get a raise. Even if you get 1% or 2%, that's really not a raise at the end of the day. But they tell you, all right, you got 2%. This is the best we could do, yada, 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 because it was a bad year, blah, 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 blah. And when you hear those things, you either make a decision to stay and deal with it and take it, or you move on to get to where it is that you need to be. A lot of Black people will stay where they are because they got the security. They don't want to take no chances. They're not going to go out there and do anything, right? I'm just saying, am I lying? Let me know if I'm lying. Because I've talked to plenty of people when I say my friend who just went to a different company about 2 years ago, they made him a great offer. It was a great offer. I said, did you negotiate? He said, no, because it was enough. I said, F that. You always negotiate for more. If it's your number, that's perfect, but you still negotiate for more. And then you may still get more even so. Why would you not want that? And I'm not out here doing it for nobody but me and my family. So Taraji out here talking about she trying to make it easier for this one, for this one, for this one. Taraji, if you ain't done it by now, you ain't gonna do it. If you 53, I think they said, and you haven't done it and you whining still, that's you. That's on you. You're not doing something right. And I think it's a combination of a lot of things. But let's see what the next part says, y'all.
Tooth and nail to stuff. Why are you here? We are to service each other. God is very clever. He put us on this earth and he made us all look different. He made it complicated. We need to figure it out. And we can, and we are. You have to look at the glass as half full. It's always half full.
Child, now that sounds like gobbledygook. Okay, so then that's a scene from Proud Mary. For those that haven't seen, I'm going to take it off because I don't want YouTube to give me a hard time. All right? So I'm just saying. So, you know, she doing it for all these people. What's she doing it for if she ain't doing it for them? You doing it so that you can have something, so that you can maybe produce something and own something later in life to help them. No, you're not doing this for them. Save that for somebody who don't know. You didn't do what you were supposed to do all these years, ma'am. And because, in my opinion, y'all, this is just my opinion, you want to be down with the brown. And that was the most important thing. And I'm not saying that you got to leave your people behind. I'm not saying that at all. But some of the roles that you have done, Taraji, is not going to transcend over. And if you're not going to cross over, lest we not act like Black people, colored Negroes, don't necessarily support people regardless of what it is that they say. Let's not act like, we've seen what just happened with that guy that does restaurants, y'all. I forget his name. I think his name is Lee or something. He does restaurants reviews. If you get a good review, you win the money. You win the money. And everybody gonna come see you. But as soon as he says something that somebody don't like, they want to threaten his life, threaten his wife. They want to fight him. That's how Black people come across. I'm not making this up. This just happened with that man. As long as you getting what you want, shout out to Martell, thank you, hun, Keith Lee. As long as you getting what you want, everything's all good in the hood. That's why I get so much smoke from these biatches, because they don't have any self-awareness, and they don't like accountability, and they don't like truth. They only like what people say that make them feel good. This is the generation of participation trophies. That's why they can't handle a difference of opinion or someone saying something where you need to improve. And if you don't do something differently, how can you expect to improve? Let's go back to Taraji. What has she done to improve? If Oprah could do it, and okay, let's just say that Oprah is an anomaly. Let's just say Oprah is an anomaly. Let's not go by Oprah, okay? Will Smith came from nothing as well. Let's forget about what he's going through right now. Has Will Smith transcended over, y'all? Has he made a way? Is he typecast? He's probably typecast as a superhero, if anything, child. They just might offer him to come take over whatever Jonathan Majors can't do. I'm just saying that's not really true. I'm just thinking, right? If Will Smith can also do it, and he did what he needed to do in order to get to where he needed to be, he did rapping. All right, let me move on to something else. He did acting. All right, I'm gonna slip back into the rapping a little bit. Did the two, had his kids, took care of everything he needed to do, and whatever the hell else he may have done, which I can't even think of right now, right? Maybe he didn't do anything. But I'm pretty sure that Will Smith took advantage of his opportunities, and he went out there and did what he had to do. Remember when the thing happened with Aunt Viv, the dark-skinned Aunt Viv, right? And it was all about being dark-skinned. It had nothing to do with that. Will Smith was the person that you needed to listen to because it was his show, it was his success, and whatever was going on with that, and she didn't want to listen because you're not going to tell me, allegedly, okay? And where did she end up? Now, I know Will came back because he a nice guy and said he apologized, and maybe he did do something wrong. Maybe he did. But what we're not going to do is sit up here and think that you're going to tell somebody and then turn around and say, woe is me, it's not right, it's not fair. Ma'am. And let me come back to you, Flavor God. If this is true, I Am Legend 2 is coming out after everything that went through, then please stop with the racism. But I know they're just going to say it's Black women, right? It's just Black women, right? Okay. Whenever it's a convenient, it's Black women, and then other times it's Black people, but they just gonna stick to the Black women. Anyway, shout out to Flavor Country with Chef Martel. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much for being here. Always good to see you, hon. He says, sounds like she needs to go on and get in the director's chair. How about that, right? How about she do something else? You telling me in all this time that you've been in this business that you can't figure out anything else to do? You couldn't open anything else up? You couldn't have gotten into any other business? It's that bad? Because I promise you, I'm not going to take no jobs that don't make sense as far as the money is concerned. No, I'm not. Did you improve your skill set? Did you do anything to improve yourself overall? Those are the things that like everybody's saying right now because we're so slow, because everybody slows down in December. Oh, work on your craft, work on your skill, take a course, do some e-learning, all that type stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just jiggling the mouse, okay? But I'm just saying, what did you do to improve yourself? That's all I'm saying. Or are you of the, I got this, especially during the Empire phase? I got this. You're not going to tell me. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I'm wrong. Moving on, child. Moving on. So, of course.
We do not care.